What is eating a fork? Well, God is watching what you do with your body, and when He's going to give you a deceasement on your body out of the formed world. So if you're in a body, how do you know what God is doing, giving you life and giving you an illegal, unclean death? How do you know what that is with being in the body, with that you need the body, and that you have a unique appearance that's different from everybody else in the same genitals and in opposite sex genitals? Well, let's start with you don't know that you have alive in more than one place. That means I am the soul of the superior founder, and I alive the formed world, and I find you illegally alive in it. I'm the one who will end all time, and you're not due there, but we are there. Yep, there isn't anyone who died in their prejudice because you know how to be yourself alone. So what is forking? If you have a fork and you decide to eat food, why would that be? And why aren't you elsewheres? Why aren't you in jails and prisons on the point of shopping and feeding somebody else food who can't feed themselves? For example, a baby food, diapers, a stroller, a high chair where it sits down to eat. Or what about a bottle for a baby? How is a baby supposed to start its life if it's being fed food and it doesn't drive a car? Why aren't you in jail on that point? Why isn't the baby in jail if you think it's so wrong? Who gives baby food? And it comes that way. Gerber baby food. Beech nut farms, or just beech nut. That's a new one. What are the other brands of baby food? Well, Gerber's the one I know. So why are you doing that for baby? Why isn't baby in a prison? Because it's a baby and it can't stop you and it can't drive. It can't stop you from putting a spoon in its mouth and it can't drive a car. Why isn't a baby in prison for that reason? You don't know how to put a baby in prison because it sucks. Who's the baby killing me the most right now? Libby Moser. That baby is killing me. And I can't put her in a prison because I am myself. I can't. Oh, and look at the things I've had to do to pay the extortion you're charging me. And you don't know that I don't even have that much leverage. I don't have as much leverage as it is to put Libby as a baby into a prison so she doesn't have any Moser keys or banking when she gets older. Now she's old. Oh, she's banking. She's financially independent from myself. I wouldn't give her $1, that little life sucker. Well, she sees me, she'll say Aunt Becky, and I'll say hi, but I don't know what she looks like anymore. I haven't seen her since she was 11. I had her on the phone once, maybe a few years later, and then no more contact with Libby. What is she doing? She's using the banking of Becky Moser, and she's Libby Moser, and she's a baby, and she can't help it. She's someone who knows her real birthday with herself but doesn't remember. So her real birthday was reported as by AnDenise and Steve Moser. The birthday of Libby is February 22nd, 1993 or 1994. It's one of those 2 years, but it's February 22nd. I remember that. Yeah, but she's not myself. Don't let her fool you. That's why I'm so old. I can't get all the banking out. I would love Libby as a baby to be locked in a hospital in upstate Illinois, and I would love for her to try to get out. She doesn't know and she doesn't care. What's wrong with you people? You let her grow up and start talking about herself and saying she doesn't know Aunt Becky. And she doesn't owe Becky any money and doesn't owe her any keys. No, just like everybody else I've never met in my life, and just like all the people that I have to know because I'm locked out of my house by Donna. And nobody else will give me any keys because you don't owe me any keys or banking because I am myself, none higher than he deceased. You don't owe me anything, and neither does Libby, who is a baby who wasn't locked in a hospital and stayed there because she was a baby and nobody knew who she was anyway. And now she's all grown up and she knows Aunt Becky and she doesn't owe her any keys or banking like every other motherfucker in the world. Don't ever feed baby dementia.